A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Mike.
And I'm Laura.
Today, Laura, we're reading a book about surgery. It's called Heart.
No, we're not.
It's a book that doctors have to read before they cut you open.
It's a really
okay, good.
touching, meaningful story. Okay, that Heart.
That's good. I was ready for lots of blood and medical terms I wouldn't understand.
Please.
And, all that stuff. That's good. So it's a story called Heart, so I'm getting the feeling it's not about your actual heart.
No.
It's more about love, family? Relationships, things like that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, very interesting. Let's find out more about it in today's article.
Heart.
In an attic. Friday, October 28, 1881. Today, Mama and I took clothes to a poor woman in my neighborhood. There was a boy in the house. He was writing, even though it was dark. I recognized Crossy, a boy from my school. He won't want me to see him like this, I thought. In fact, he hugged me to say thank you for the clothes.
We had to sell his desk,
said Crossy's mother.
He sits on the floor and writes on his chair.
Mama gave them all the money in her purse. Later, she said,
He has no desk, yet he works harder than you.
I mustn't disappoint Mama.
Poor. Brad was very poor as a child, but now he has lots of money. Brad was very poor as a child, but now he has lots of money. Dark. Please come home before the sky gets dark tonight. Please come home before the sky gets dark tonight. Sell, sold. Mandy sold her car, and she just rides a bike now. Mandy sold her car, and she just rides a bike now. Purse. Mary keeps her keys and money in her purse. Mary keeps her keys and money in her purse.
认识字汇
Neighborhood. Recognize. Disappoint.
All right, so let's check out the beginning of the article. You'll notice there that it opens in a slightly unusual way. It says, in an attic, and then it has a date, Friday, October 28th, 1881. Wow, that's a long time ago. That's even before I was born.
Okay, it's like a diary entry. Okay, 所以它是一个像是一个日记的方式去写的。所以一开始我们当然会看到，他写 什么地方 ？In an attic， 阁楼上。哇，而且它的日期好像要追溯到1881年10月28日的星期五哦。So what happened on this day?
Well, this person who's writing in this diary begins by saying, Today, Mama and I took clothes to a poor woman in my neighborhood. Oh, interesting. So we get the feeling maybe this is a young person because they say Mama and I, which is, kind of how younger kids might call their mother or their mom. But they also seem to be doing good things in their neighborhood. They took clothes to a poor woman in the neighborhood. That's very nice. Poor is a word power word. It's also an adjective, and poor is spelled P-O-O-R. All right, if you're poor or a poor person has very little money, doesn't have very much in the world, poor people might need other people to lend them or give them money. They might have trouble paying for even basic things like food or clothes or a place to live. So poor people really do struggle with some of the simple things in life that people with some money don't have problems with. It's no fun being poor, but people can work hard and hopefully with a bit of luck, they won't be poor forever. But we have this example sentence, Brad was very poor as a child, but now he has lots of money. Brad was very poor as a child, but now he has lots of money.
Yeah, Brad. OK, 我们来看一下 poor 这个第一个 word power word， 它是一个形容词，就是贫穷的。相反词当然就是 rich, R-I-C-H, 富有的。OK， 那回到刚刚的例句提到就是 Brad， 他的孩童时期很贫穷，但是他现在很有钱哦。那刚刚的句子还提到了 neighborhood 这个名词，就是地区。那整句的课文是在说，今天妈妈和我带着衣服给我的社区里的一位贫穷的妇人。Interesting. So what happens next?
Well, it says there was a boy in the house. He was writing, even though it was dark.
OK， 所以很有趣。课文接着提到有一个男孩在屋子里，虽然里面是黑暗的，但是他在写字哦。这里虽然怎么样怎么样，它是用到 even though， 其实跟 although 或是 though 的意思是差不多的，用法也是差不多，就是虽然尽管什么什么。那注意我们在中文会说虽然怎么样，可是怎么样，可是英文 even though 千万不能跟 but。就是可是但是连用在同一个句子 and the word dark. What does it mean?
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. It's an adjective. It's also a word power word. It's spelled D-A-R-K. Dark basically means there isn't enough light to see. All right? Now, we can actually generally we use another adjective with it to kind of talk about how dark. It's very dark. It's a little dark. It's completely dark. All right? So dark could be just, the sun's just gone down and you can see, but you can't see enough to read a book outside. You would need more light. But if someone walked into a room and tried to turn on the lights and there was no electricity, they might say the room is completely dark, like you really can't see anything. There is not any light coming into that room. So a little dark makes it just hard to read. If it's very dark or completely dark, forget about reading. You can't even see your hand if you hold it in front of your face. But in all of these cases, dark means there's not a lot of light or less light than you need. The opposite would be bright. It's very bright. That means I need sunglasses. I have to cover my eyes because there's too much sun. Dark is not enough. All right. For example, please come home before the sky gets dark tonight. So, that might be 8 or 9 p.m., something like that. Please come home before the sky gets dark tonight. Okay, Mom.
OK， 我们来看一下刚刚提到的另外一个 word power dark 这个形容词，就是黑暗的。那当然就是光线不够啦，暗暗的啊。所以刚刚 Mike 说，我们通常在前面可能会加一个，就是像是副词，像是 very dark or a little dark， 有点暗 ，OK， or it was too dark， 太暗了，对不对？好了，那看回刚刚的例句，提到就是今晚请在天黑前回家哦。Okay, so why was he writing in the dark?
Well, we don't know yet, but let's find out who was writing in the dark. It says, I recognized Crossy. a boy from my school.
OK， 所以课文是说，我认出那是 Crossy or Crossy。OK， 我学校里的一个男孩。这里提到的 recognize 就是认出 ，OK， 它是一个动词。那刚刚我们有提到 Crossy。然后逗点 a boy from my school， 这是同位语的用法。想要知道有关同位语要怎么用呢？当然要请教我们的 Magic Box 老师。
Magic Box 找亮点。
The Avengers are back！ 没有错，前阵子才上映的《复仇者联盟4》，为时3小时的精彩最终章，大家有没有都去看啦？剧情超级紧凑，中间你想上厕所都会错过重点呢。每一集都 follow 的你一定知道。I'm Black Widow, a member of the Avengers. 是的，复仇者联盟成员之一就是我，黑寡妇啦。其实我刚刚说的这一句 I'm Black Widow, a member of the Avengers 剧中呢就有加入了这个同位语的用法哦，也是今天黑寡妇我现身教学的重点啦。同位语本身呢可能是个名词或是名词片语，主要呢是让你能在另一个名词或名词片语的后面来做补充说明用的。所以像我说 I'm Black Widow， 我是黑寡妇。那搞不好有人认识其他叫做黑寡妇的人啊，虽然我觉得是不太可能的啦，不过在这种状况下呢，我就可以再多加点资讯给他嘛，说明这个黑寡妇呢是复仇者联盟的成员之一 ，a member of the Avengers。而注意哦，在补充之前记得加上逗号来隔开来。再另外举个例子给大家像有一次我就看到报章杂志在介绍我She is Natasha Romanoff。One of the most talented spies in the entire world。 我只能说这个形容词非常的正确啦。没错 ，Natasha Romanoff 就是我的本名了，而我呢，也是世界上最有能力的间谍之一啦。可以发现后面这一串 One of the most talented spies in the entire world， 正是呢在补充说明 Natasha Romanoff 这个人。所以整个句子的组成呢，也就会是 She is Natasha Romanoff， 逗号。One of the most talented spies in the entire world。 有时候你可能会想说，同位语在句子中间用2个逗号隔开的用法这又是怎么一回事呢？我们可以先看看这个句子Steve Rogers helped me fight against the enemies。 Steve Rogers 帮助我对抗敌人。那你可能想说Steve Rogers 是谁呀？如果呢这时候呢我又说 Steve Rogers Captain America helped me fight against the enemies。 这时呢我将 Captain America 前后加上逗号当做同位语来补充说明 Steve Rogers 这个人原来他就是我的好伙伴美国队长啦。有福同享，有难同当我真的是好感谢他。同位语可以将你想描述的人事物表达得非常清楚，同学们快自己造个句子试试看吧。
All right, so the narrator, the person telling our story, has visited this poor home to deliver some extra clothes when he discovered or he recognized the boy in the poor home as being a classmate, Crossy. Now, the guy telling the story, the guy bringing the clothes with his mama, he kind of has some weird feelings about this, some sort of interesting and complicated feelings. We read, "He won't want me to see him like this, I thought.In fact, he hugged me to say thank you for the clothes."
Nice, OK。 所以呢，本来这个在写日记的作家他说，我想他不会想要看见他这样所以他是预设一个状况，就是说可能这个 Crossy 他家很穷可能不想要他认出他。但是呢课文提到事实上他抱住我，为了衣服向我道谢，所以看起来他是很感恩的而且他也不会感到 ashamed 很羞愧或不好意思。
And then he hears a bit of news. This is sad news from Crossy's mother. We had to sell his desk. said Crossy's mother. Oh, wow, they really are having tough times with money. So tough that they had to sell the young boy's desk. So it's a word power word. It's a verb. It's spelled S-E-L-L. The word is sell. The opposite, of course, is... Anyone?
So.
Anyone? Buy.
Oh.
The opposite would be to buy. I buy something and you sell it to me. For example, Mandy sold her car and she just rides a bike now. Mandy sold her car and she just rides a bike now. As Laura mentioned, yes, sell is the present tense. Sold would be the past tense. Notice the different spelling there.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay.
Guilty.
You were busy selling things online.
I was. Yeah, my dress. Okay, 我们来看一下 sell 这个动词就是卖或是出售。那当然它的相反词是 buy， 就是买啦 B-U-Y。OK， 动词三态就是 sell, sold, sold。OK， 比方像是 I sold him my dress.For $600.
And it looks great on me. Thank you.
No, it was for your wife, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 所以我卖了这个 Mike 600元 OK, NT dollars 就是我的一个洋装，它是要送他太太的。OK, 其实那一件很厉害，好不好 ？OK, 或者是我们可以提到一个摊位 The stall sells drinks and snacks. OK, 这个摊位它是卖什么呢？饮料跟小吃。那看回刚刚的例句提到，就是 Mandy 她卖掉了她的汽车，那现在她只骑脚踏车。哇，所以看回课文哦，听起来这个 Crossy 他们家好像有点贫穷。他说他的妈妈说我们必须要卖掉他的书桌 ，so they had to sell his desk.Then what can he write on?
Well, I was guessing maybe he's writing at the kitchen table or the dining room table, but yeah.It's worse than that. We learn this as we read on. He sits on the floor and writes on his chair. Mama gave them all the money in her purse. So this must be Crossy's mother telling them how bad things are in their home because they're so poor. Crossy, this boy, he has to sit not on a chair and write on a table. He sits on the floor, just sitting on his bum, and then he writes on the chair. So the chair is his desk, and the floor is his chair because they can't afford a table.That's pretty bad, I gotta say. That's extremely sad and extremely poor. They've basically had to sell all their furniture in order to buy, food so that they can, live. Yeah, this is a pretty terrible situation. I feel very bad for these folks. So that's why the mama of the story, this is the person telling the story, their mama. This mama gave Crossy's mama all the money in her purse. So she heard this. She's like, oh, that's terrible. I have some money with me. I can't just walk away with you hearing this terrible story. So here, take all my money. And this isn't just the money in her pockets. This would be the money in her purse. Too. Purse is a noun. It's a word power word. It's spelled P-U-R-S-E. And basically, it's a bag that someone would carry around or something like that. Purses are sometimes fairly small. Sometimes you put coins in them. We might call that small version a coin purse. Or they're slightly bigger bags and they have a strap that you can put over your shoulder or put around your body. And people, especially women, but men too, but mainly women would put things that are important and small inside them. Keys, money, cell phone, a little bit of makeup, something like that. That's the kind of thing most ladies would have in their purse, and men often have something quite similar. This isn't the bag you put your school books in. This isn't that big bag you put your gym clothes in when you go to exercise. This is that small bag that women would take almost any time they leave their home, right? Even just to go to 7-Eleven, you take your purse because often your money is inside there as well. For example, Mary keeps her keys and money in her purse. Mary keeps her keys and money in her purse because, that's what people do.OK,
purse 呢，其实在本课当中就是女用的钱包，不过其实它可以指的是女生背的这个小包包啦。OK， 它是一个名词。那如果你要只放零钱在里面，当然你可以你可以用 coin purse 这个字来表示，或者是男生女生都可以用的 wallet 也有钱包的意思哦 ，W-A-L-L-E-T。OK， 那所以呢， purse 要怎么用呢？刚刚的例句提到就是 Mary 将她的钥匙跟钱放在她的钱包里面。那我们看回课文，其实我觉得非常感人的就是这个作者的妈妈，她就可能看到就是哇 Crossy 他们家好贫穷，所以怎么样，妈妈把她的钱包里的所有的钱都给了他们了耶。And next in the article, do we find out more about Crossy or their family?
Well, it says later she said, he has no desk, yet he works harder than you. So this is the young boy who's telling us the story. This is his mom. So I guess they've left Crossy's home. They're thinking about what they saw, how poor these people were, but Crossy was still sitting there doing his homework in the dark. And so the mom is kind of thinking, you know, the person telling the story here, the mom who gave the money away, she's now thinking, wow, these people have nothing, but still they're working really hard to, you know, get themselves a better situation. So that's why she says to her son, he, meaning Crossy, he has no desk, yet he works harder than you. You have a desk at home, you have your own room, you have lots of food, but you're always like, Mom, I'm tired. Mom, I did too much homework already. Well, she's kind of saying Crossy's got nothing, but he basically does a lot more than you. He has a lot of reasons to complain and feel sad, but he doesn't. He just works hard. So, you know, good for him.
OK， 那看回课文，他提到就说，这个妈妈就说他没有书桌，但是他比你还努力用功。这里他用的 yet，OK，yet 在这里呢，其实是有 but， 但是可是的意思，它是个连接词。比方像是 She designs simple yet elegant clothing， 很简单的。但是是非常高雅的、高贵的一个衣服，就是他设计的衣服是很棒的哦。所以呢，它有 but 的意思。刚刚的句子我们还看到 He works harder than you。注意哦，这里呢 harder 是副词的比较级哦。所以呢，像是我也可以说 I study harder than Mike。OK， 我比 Mike 更加用功，所以这里的 harder 就是副词的比较级。Now, finally, we read in our article,
I mustn't disappoint Mama. So this is the young guy telling the story. He's listening to his mom who's saying, wow, Crossy works so hard, but they have so little, and you have so much, but you're kind of lazy. So the boy is thinking, wow, that's true. Crossy does work hard. He also, you know, doesn't have much. I'm so lucky. So that's why he feels he mustn't or must not disappoint or let his mom down. Because she's given him so much, so he needs to work hard too.
没错，最后呢，这个作者他就想说，那我一定不能让我的妈妈失望哦。这里的 disappoint 是一个动词，就是使失望这样子的意思哦。Well, let's now go to our wrap up.
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
All right, so if we're going to do a quick review, we don't have a lot of time left. Crossy was poor in money, we're poor in time. So let's do a little fill in the blank. I'll give you a quick sentence, and you have to pick which of our 4 word power words would be correct to put in there. Hey, I got a whole bunch of extra books. I think I'm going to go online and blank them.
Sell them.
Well, yeah, I should say I'll go online and try to sell them. I don't know that I will.
Okay.
And if I do sell them, I'll have so much money, I'm going to have to buy a much bigger blank.
Purse?
I'm going to have to buy a much bigger purse to carry all my millions of dollars around in from selling
millions of dollars in a purse?
Old books. Maybe I have to work on the plan. So I'll do that overnight. Well, you guys come back and join us tomorrow, we hope, with part 2, right?
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
I can't wait to find out more.
Our story, Heart is Not Over. So yeah, come back and join us for that. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Heart.
In an attic. Friday, October 28, 1881. Today, Mama and I took clothes to a poor woman in my neighborhood. There was a boy in the house. He was writing, even though it was dark. I recognized Crossy, a boy from my school. He won't want me to see him like this, I thought. In fact, he hugged me to say thank you for the clothes.
We had to sell his desk,
Said Crossy's mother.
He sits on the floor and writes on his chair.
Mama gave them all the money in her purse. Later, she said,
He has no desk, yet he works harder than you.
I mustn't disappoint Mama.
Poor, poor. Brad was very poor as a child, but now he has lots of money. Brad was very poor as a child, but now he has lots of money. Dark, dark. Please come home before the sky gets dark tonight. Please come home before the sky gets dark tonight. Sell, sell. Sell, sold, sold. Mandy sold her car, and she just rides a bike now. Mandy sold her car, and she just rides a bike now. Purse, purse. Mary keeps her keys and money in her purse. Mary keeps her keys and money in her purse.
认识字汇
Neighborhood. Recognize. Disappoint.